Well, everything I make ain't that great, but you guys rule with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool, with a house and a pool.
And when I'm elected president, day one in the Oval Office, I will sign an executive order to officially demolish every single logo in the United States of America. Vote now, vote for Zimri. Thank you for all your support. I want to hype up Design Chicken, okay? We're into the final 8, and tomorrow we will be showcasing the first matchup of the semifinals, quarterfinals, quarterfinals. It will be Tim, Mr. Secrets Ilhan, taking on Joe, the lacrosse prodigy Harris. So stay tuned for tomorrow when that video drops. Okay, without any further ado or escalation, procreation, let's hop into the first redesign. This one comes to us from a man named Aced. What a cool name. This is a logo for an esports team here in Los Angeles. I love the idea of the battery and the energy, electricity swipe. So what I would like to do is keep the idea of the battery, this whole thing here, and maybe keep this a similar color scheme, but maybe we'll just add some energy. And the first thing I want to work on is just the font. A lot of esports logos use a slab serif. Ooh, so let me find one of those and see what we can come up with. All right, this is what I got, and this is how I've laid it out. Queen size mattress. It is called New Ocean. Okay, that's just a different language. I want to bring it all a little bit more into the esports logo realm, which means a little bit more detail, a lot more energy. First off, I want to simplify, and then we'll add specifics. So this little extra chop here, I think is a little bit too much. The yellow we have right now is a little bit limey. So I think we could do a yellow like that. And a lot of times they add like an outline and a box to everything, and then we're gonna do something magical. So stay tuned, Harry Potter. I'm gonna select all this. We're gonna go object, warp. I wanna warp it, but not that much. It gets too warped if we arc it that much. Probably there is good. Okay, cool. I'm going to add some interior to our battery. Electric blaze green. Ooh, guys, looking pretty sickness, legitness. We need something that will fill the spaces, so I'm gonna do my classic thing, okay? This is my classic thing. If you haven't been here, if you're new here, I usually do sets of 3s. Now, I know that it says Los Angeles Battery, and now we've just put batteries, but it's like deer, you know? There's 1 deer, or there's 16 deer. It's the same. I don't think that's true. I'm going to start adding some shadows, and yes, I will add gradients. Ooh, how fun. I want to make the top of the battery a different shape. So that's what I'm going to do here. We're going to cut it out like that. All right, boom. Kablam. We're going to gradient this, and we're going to make it, no, we want to make it like dark down there. God of gradients. Hello, yes, I will save you, your mortal soul. All right, now what we want to do is add some outlines. ¿Por qué, Zimri? Because esports logos always have outlines. Okay, we're getting pretty legitness. All right, but here's what I want. I've actually been designing this to go like on a black background. I think it'll be cooler. Okay, now we're gonna give our outline an outline because I don't actually want whatever. I don't understand why you can't go outside. Watch this, children. Watch this, all right? We put this boy on a black background. Let's adjust our colors to make it a little bit more energy-like. Brighten up the yellow. Maybe we'll up the green some. What happens then? Yeah, let's make it more. All right, aced. Those are my, I'm sorry. I realized that it's not that similar to your original logo. I mean, but actually, like the whole battery is all the same. I've just made 3 of them, and I've added gradients, and I've added a new font. So it's actually not as different as it appears. So I think that's just a little bit more energetic, fun visual for an esports team. A lot of them, you know, do stuff like this, I guess. Everyone join me in congratulating Aced on his esports team and his logo with 3 double snaps. Good job. All right, guys, let me know in the poll right now whether I aced it or I laced it. Laced it like with a bad drug. Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, this one comes from Jesse Bach. This is so cool. I think it's called Dang Boy. Brothers DJ endeavors. Yes, I like this one better than this one. This is a pretty interesting font right now. I really appreciate that, and the purple and black is a good color scheme. So really good job, Jesse. I'm gonna keep it the same font. I'm just gonna make it a little bit more readable. So one of the things that I think will help a lot will be, whoa, look at this stroke, bro. Look at this stroke, bro. It's let me see if I get rid of the stroke, what happens? Okay, yeah, there's a lot more space between the font. It's a little bit more readable without the strokes. And I'm also gonna move these guys down. Scoundrel. All right, delete. So think this font could benefit from having it go down further. Maybe we'll bring it down to like here, possibly. We're gonna eat some ice cream. I love ice cream. Oh shoot, no, I got rid of the thing. Ah, man. Okay, here, like this. Yes, okay. Dang, boy. I think this D could benefit from having a sharp edge here so that it, just so it looks a little bit more like a D. Because I think it was erring a little bit on the side of an O before we added this sharp edge. I will space these out a little bit more actually. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. You are cool. I am me. Bam. So I'm just gonna make it all sharp. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Oh, so cool. Look at that. And then I think it's a D and an E, which is cool. But what about if we flip it and we get a, like a Space Invader kind of a thing? It's still a D and an E, it's just the other way around. I'm just changing the orientation. I'm not changing the logo idea itself. Okay, one thing you might not like is I'm actually going to straighten this. We're gonna do a minus 13.5. All right, Jesse, dope work. Let me just reiterate what I've done. I just wanted to make the font a little bit more readable, but I kept all the font the same. I've just straightened it, added a point to the D to make it more like a D, and then I've separated the text a little bit more so it's, the kernings's a little bit more readable. And then for the icon, it's the same icon, I promise you. I've just put it like upside down so that it looks a little bit more like a character, like a Space Invader or an alien or something that could have some personality. And then of course I made it all sharp, which is, in my opinion, I like sharp stuff. I like knives. Oh no. So Design Champions, let's congratulate Jesse on being super cool with some chest hits. Yeah, oh wow, very masculine. Okay, let me know in the poll right now whether we dang boy it or whether we made it worse. Thank you. Let's go to number 3. Okay, this one comes to us from Nazme. They said this was a logo for their mother's skincare product line, and it has a tree. And I assume it's like in a circle. Maybe that's like the moon or something. Wow. I might like to change the font just because it doesn't have too much personality yet. I want to try Georgia. Yeah, son. We're gonna go like this. Okay. All right. Now I think there's just too much lineage. So I'm going to trace this tree into a tasty treat for my tater tots on Tuesdays. I don't want to change the logo too much. We just need to simplify it and add some personality to the font. I think that's the biggest thing I want to change. Okay, that could be really cool. I'm gonna do something which I think a lot of people will not appreciate. I'm gonna add a brush stroke. A lot of you are gonna be against this, but what it will do is, I want this skincare company to be, a little bit more natural, a little bit more delicate, a little bit more handmade. Everybody, it's your body. You gotta trust. Object expand. Thank you, sir. It's kind of like an inky pen sort of look. Now, I might want to add some colors. A tan, a pink, and a green. Okay, Nazme. That is the changes that I would just suggest to the logo. I think we can keep the overall idea with limiting some of the lines. I would remove the bottom half of the wedge, and then I would maybe remove the top. I think that would be cool to add like a little bit of a circle here. Could bring like a moon element into there. I love the moon. I think most people do. So really good job on that. And I wish your mother the best of luck with the skincare company. So thank you again so much for sending it in and letting me work on it. I am honored. Okay, everyone, let's give Nazme 3 behind the head claps. Did you try it? Did you try it? Did you miss your hands? I hit the back of my head with my elbow. This one comes to us from Victoria. This is for an IT consulting company, probably called Reed Consulting's company. Okay, first off, I really like the font for Reed. That's really quite cool. It's trustworthy while still having some personality to it. Yeah, and the colors are great. Obviously, red is a nice color, but you didn't go too bright on the red, which is a mistake that can happen. So really nice. What I like to do is first, I'm going to remove this line because I want it all to breathe a little bit easier. And then possibly I will remove this line and this line. Oh, you're so messed up, Zimri. Well, it's because when you get further out, thin lines kind of start getting lost, and there's a lot going on in this circle. I'm going to recreate the R and the C for a minute, and I'm pretty sure I could just grab the R from here. We just gotta fix, let's go like here, I guess. If you wanna do the telephone thing, just get the pen tool, press P, and then hold Alt while you click and drag the middle of the line. Kabam, look at that. Don't say you didn't earn nothing today. All right. Nice, so we've repaired the C and the R, and now I'm gonna do something that you guys might find very boring, but basically I am going to just put R and C in the circle, and I'm going to add lots of space to it, like that. Yeah, okay, sure. Makes a cool curve from the R toe to the C back. Imagine having somebody's toe stuck to your back. I kind of want to try it though. Okay, let's not talk about that anymore. Okay, make it smaller. Okay, all right, Victoria, here are the changes I would suggest. And in the bottom right, we have kind of a Wells Fargo McDonald's color scheme going on. And then most people probably will not like, they probably will prefer this over this because it's more visually interesting, but visually interesting isn't always the best thing possible. There's like readability, and then when you zoom out, you want to be able to read it, things like that. So I just thought for that sake, it would be easier to simplify what's going on inside the circle. So I've just attached the R to the C. I think that will enhance the presence of the company, possibly. I'm not a professional. Okay, changes. I just wanted to say thank you so much for sending this in, and I wish you the best of luck in every endeavor. And I wanted to give you 2 elbow claps. Everyone, left, right. All right, let's go to the 5th and final one. This one comes to us from Ennis. This is a logo for a restaurant. Now this change will be super simple. I was almost gonna put this in like a winners category. Basically, all I wanna do is just get rid of the dark background shadow. Okay, and then I wanna change this font because this one's a little bit domestic looking, and I found a font that I think is really cool. Quicksand Regular. We're gonna make it white, but we're going to make it much smaller. Here we go. Is there any regular? Okay, never mind. I would like it to be a little bit thicker, but you get what you give. Font you chose is super fantastic. You put in the little sandcastle for the A. That is super genius, and I think it works because you can still read castle super well. Replacing the A with the sandcastle, I think it's very cool. I would add a little bit of pizzazz to the bar and restaurant subtitle, but everything else is really cool. I also like how you spaced the text for castle. I think it creates a good presence for it. I just want to congratulate you on a fantastic logo. Okay, Ennis, very good job. Let's give Ennis some ease in the chat, everybody. Kablam! Thank you so much for being here. I missed you a lot. Stay tuned for tomorrow for the first quarterfinal of DCC. Who will win? Will it be Chem or will it be Joe? Zoom in to find out next life. But on a very serious and honest note, I missed you a lot. I missed making videos, and I missed reading your comments. So don't abandon me, please. I've abandonment issues. Okay, stay awesome, possum, and I'll see you later, alligator. Bye, guys.